Hello everyone. I am going to show you the greatest box haul materials that I have ever received from Country Craft Creations. Everything I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, and if you are interested, please stop by the Country Craft Creations website to take a look at the things that are being offered. Great prices, great shipping times. This got here in 2 days. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the paper line first of all that I received. It is by Blue Fern. It's called Attic Charm, and this is totally my style. I kind of like a vintage, shabby chic type of look, and this paper is screaming my name. So they are all double-sided, and so I'll show you both sides. You're going to get 20 sheets in this collection. There's 2 of each. The first page is nice because you can use it for the cutouts, and so when I look at the papers, I think, okay, how can I use these individual cutouts in my layout? Could I use it on a tag? I look at the size, and this has a couple different sizes, and even this middle strip here will be good for adding some embellishments. So this first page has the calling cards, and on the second, on the back side, it's kind of a pinkish rose color with some real soft white patterns on the back, real feminine. That's the first page. Another piece from the collection has this nice clock on the side, again very vintage looking. It's got flowers in the corner, kind of a blue color in the middle, and on the back it's a real speckled looking, crackly looking sage green color with the flower border. Super cute. This piece is real pretty. I'm going to say that they're all pretty, so I might as well get that out of the way right now. Everything about this collection is awesome. It's got the body form. Again, it's got a nice border. The colors are really soft and pretty, but yet they're not too soft that you don't see them very well. So it's kind of a happy medium. On the back, we have some timepieces. And I like how it's got the brown and then there's that hint of pink throughout. Pink is like totally my favorite color to work with. And this has just the right amount of pink. On this page we have like a shelf with a trunk and a clock. A real soft background. Then on the back we have this pretty pattern. Perfume bottles on this one with the roses. So there's a variety of colors on this one, kind of a pink, a yellow or cream, a blue, a little hint of green. So this has a good variety. And I love anything that has manuscript and print on it. Gives it kind of that aged and French look, I think. Love it. Sometimes I stamp that on when it doesn't have it on, so it's nice that that's there. This one's got a fan, some daisies. I think those are daisies. I'm really not a flower expert, but I'm thinking those are daisies. The scrolly look. I like this because then you can have chipboard cutouts for embellishments to kind of accent that. Again, a soft blue speckled. These pages that don't have a lot of pattern are really good for adding the embellishments, so you kind of have that plain background and then you can really make it pop with your embellishments. You don't want too much pattern going on at once that it kind of freaks your eye out and it doesn't know where to look. So I like how they have both the pattern and how they have kind of a more calm side. So this one would be your more decorative side and then a more calm side, but this has so many different things on here that you could fussy cut to add for decoration and embellishment. Variety of all the colors. That is really cool. My mom does a lot of sewing and she's got a lot of like antique things in her craft room, so this would, if I made a mini album, I could totally see my mom loving this because she would love all this antique vintage style look. She even has a fan in her house that she bought to look vintage. It's a new fan, but it looks like this one. She would love it. That would totally go good with her house. The teacup. Great. And then the roses on the back. This would be a real pretty paper with lace as embellishments. More roses. You know, I don't think I could honestly say I have a favorite in this paper collection because all of them have something about the paper that I really like. Each sheet has something unique. More of a green background with all the vintage furniture and bikes. Pink background, lamp on the side, a scroll shelf. You know, every once in a while you'll see a butterfly, and every project I make I include usually butterflies somewhere, so that'll be nice to tie in when I decorate. Green hint shades on the back. And the last sheet here, we have a staircase, a bird, some flowers in the corner. Hotel Paris is what it says up in the front if I knew how to speak French. This is real pretty. Kind of reminds me of an old, well, obviously with the staircase and Scarlett O'Hara type house. Very cool. And then that pink, this has a darker stripe and then a lighter stripe with some images in there. So this paper line I think is awesome for my style. If you like vintage and shabby chic. The paper quality, I have not worked with Blue Fern, and I will tell you that it is a very sturdy paper. Not too thin, not too thick. I mean, I think it's going to work real well as I work with it. I'm most likely going to make a mini album and a tag. So that's the Blue Fern Attic Charm Collection, and you can get that at countrycraftcreations.com. Some of the other things that I got in my haul, you know, the chipboard that you use is really important, and so this is a medium weight chipboard that you can use on your albums for the covers. You don't want to, I don't like working with real thick ones, and then, you know, sometimes you want to use your cereal boxes and things like that, but for the covers, this is a real good weight of chipboard, and I know that Tammy carries a medium, light to medium weight chipboard in her online store, Country Craft Creations. So I'm very excited to try this art glitter glue. I have tried every type of glue out there, and I've heard very positive things about this glue. This is a 2-ounce bottle, and when you order this, you get a metal tip, and inside the hole of the tip you can put a pin to help keep them unclogged. I hear this works great with glitter. It works good for any of your art projects, whether there's glitter involved or not. Just a real strong adhesive that you can use on your papers also. So I'm anxious to use this and give you my honest feedback, but I have high hopes for this glue. So with the paper collection, Blue Fern also has this Imagine ink glitter, and these colors will match the collection beautifully. This is Pink Carnation, and this is Mocha. You can never have too much glitter and bling, if you ask me. So this will be fabulous to accent some of my chipboard pieces that I'm going to use. So you can't love vintage and shabby chic without your laces, and Tammy has at the Country Craft Creations on her website some different laces you can choose from. I love this heart pattern. I think hearts are so feminine that it's going to look great with that paper. It's kind of a cream color rather than a white color, so it should work perfectly. Love it. I don't think I've ever felt a softer lace than this one. It's a thin one. It's probably about, it's closer to a ½ inch to about a ½ inch. Let me check here. Yep, it's a ½ inch wide. It's a cream color. Good for borders. See that pattern? It's beautiful. Quality is real good, I can tell with the feel of it. So because I love tags so much, I use a lot of the seam binding. And this Hug Snug is nice. It has different colors, and she sent me 4 different colors to match the collection. I know there's a variety of colors you can choose from on the website, Country Craft Creations. And so if you have not used this before, there are a lot of good uses. I always use them at the top of my tags. You can use it more in a straight, you know, like it comes, or you can kind of get your hand wet, put some in your hand and kind of scrunch it together and give it that vintagey look. it's really useful for a lot of different things, but I like that there's such a good big variety of colors. So I have 4 here that will look great with the Paper Collection Attic Charm. And there's more. Flowers, flowers, Prima flowers. This comes with 12 pieces, pinks and whites. I love layering different types of flowers, and so Prima takes the thinking away from you. You don't have to worry about, well, what flowers will go together. They have a nice combination in their packages, and so I will use a lot of these, if not all, on the cover of a mini album. Beautiful. The Blue Fern Studios collection with the Attic Charm paper has these chipboard dies, and this is called Secondhand Furnishings. There are 7 pieces in here. I hope to just load these up, some of them with some glitter, make them stand out, and do some embossing on them. But there's a chair, antique chair, an antique lamp, and a chandelier, and some lamps, and these are going to be awesome to work with. Now, because of the thickness, you can use them on the inside of an album if you give yourself a big enough gusset, and you can also use them on the outside of your album. They can also be accent pieces on a tag, on a card. These will be real fun to work with. When I'm constructing my books, I always use score tape, and so I'm excited to try the 6x6 sheets. I have only used the 1/4, 3/8, ½ inch score tape, so using this full-size 6x6 sheet of score tape should be very helpful and very durable when I'm making my covers. This has 5 sheets in it. If you're interested, I know that Tammy has different sizes of the score tape at Country Craft Creations. You can take a look at all of her selections. This will be fun for me to try. And I'm going to wrap things up here with some charms. I'm going to save my favorite for last. I think it's good to add different elements together. So when you have ribbon, you also have some metal pieces. So here's 2 round bronze pieces that you can put some sort of cabochon in the middle, or picture, cut out a round circle from the collection and then put some glossy accents over it. But I think it's good to have a variety of textures. So there's some metal charms. Here's 3 more. Come in a set of 3 on the website. Bird cages. One can never have too many bird cages. Here's another bird cage. And my last charms to show you, my all-time favorite, feminine, girly, shabby chic. These dresses. How cute is that? There's texture on them. They're just so beautiful. Good weight. I cannot wait to use these in a project. So there are a lot of different choices of charms that you can look through, but I have to tell you, these are my fave right here. Well, that was my first haul from Country Craft Creations, and I am very pleased and very happy with the quality and all the papers. They're super pretty. Can't wait to create something and show you. Like I said, anything that you were interested in or like, please visit countrycraftcreations.com, and thanks for watching.